The earliest record of chocolate was over 1500 years ago in the Central American rainforests. In these forests, the tropical mix of high rainfall and high year-round temperatures and humidity provide the ideal climate for cultivation of the plant from which chocolate is derived, the cacao tree. The cacao tree was worshipped by the Mayan civilization of Central America and southern Mexico. Cacao is a Mayan word meaning god food. Hence, the tree's modern generic Latin name, Theobroma cacao, meaning food of the gods. Cacao was corrupted into the more familiar cacao by the early European explorers. The Maya brewed a spicy, bitter-sweet drink by roasting and pounding the seed of the cacao tree, cacao beans, with maize and chili peppers and letting the mixture ferment. This drink was reserved for use in ceremonies as well as for drinking by the wealthy and religious elite. The beans of chocolate were also prized by the Aztecs of central Mexico. They had to acquire the beans through trade or the spoils of war. The Aztecs prized the beans so highly they used them as currency. 100 beans bought a turkey or a slave. And tributes or taxes were paid in cocoa beans to Aztec emperors. The Aztecs called this drink xocolotl. The Spanish merchants found this almost impossible to pronounce and so corrupted it to the easier chocolate. The English further changed this to chocolate. Chocolate was regarded as an aphrodisiac by the Aztecs, and their emperor Montezuma reputedly drank it 50 times a day from a golden goblet, and he said, the divine drink, which builds up a resistance and fights fatigue. A cup of this precious drink permits a man to walk for a whole day without food. Solid form of the chocolate was invented by Johannes van Houten. The first mention of chocolate being eaten in solid form is when bakers in England began adding cocoa powder to cakes in the mid-1600s. Then, in 1828, a Dutch chemist, Johannes van Houten, extracted the bitter-tasting fat or cocoa butter from the roasted ground beans. Chocolate, as we know it today, first appeared in 1847 when Fry and Sons of Bristol, England, mixed sugar with cocoa powder and cocoa butter to produce the first solid chocolate bar. Then, in 1875, a Swiss manufacturer, Daniel Peters, found a way to combine cocoa powder and cocoa butter with sugar and dried milk powder to produce the first milk chocolate.